Hi, I'm Divya Gugnani, and I'm here at Le Train Bleu in Bloomingdale's. Today, we're taking you behind the burner with America's best tea sommelier to share some insight that'll steam up your ordinary tea time. We're going to uncover the mysticism behind tea, hear about the trends, and taste some tempting teas. So join me for Tea Time with Tavalon. So I'm here with our expert, Tea Sommelier Chris Cason from Tavalon Tea. So Chris, take us back in time. Where did tea originate?
Well, it originates in China about 4,500 years ago. So tea is one of the oldest beverages in the world.
And you know, Chris, with so many different varieties, it's confusing for the consumer on what tea to drink. Can you help us figure out?
Absolutely. Okay, now there's four main types of tea. There's black tea, like most people know in English breakfast, or this one right here. Our version we call the New York City breakfast.
It's kind of strong, okay.
Yeah, definitely. It's got a little heartiness to it. Then there's a green tea, like this one right here. This one's called lemon green. And green tea is a little bit lighter, and it's got plenty of antioxidants in it. There's another classification of tea that's not really tea. It's called herbal tea.
Right.
It doesn't come from the tea plant. Now, herbal tea can be anything from dried fruits, like this one right here that we call crimson punch. Give that a smell.
Yeah, and you know, the thing about these mixes is that you really get the tanginess of the fruit and the sweetness of the fruit, and it all kind of blends in together to give you a real nice, nice punch of flavor. Chris, you grew up close to tea plantation, and you also have a book out, so there could not be a better expert out there for us to show us how to drink loose leaf tea.
Sure. Now, making loose leaf can be intimidating to some people because they see this stuff and
they're
they
like,
say,
what do I do with it?
What do I do? It couldn't get any easier, especially with this really cool teapot. And with this teapot, all you have to do, you have your boiling water here.
Right.
And now for every cup of tea that you want, just add 1 teaspoon
Okay,
of
1
tea.
teaspoon per cup.
So that's 1 for you and 1 for me.
Okay.
Now, that's actually why they call it a teaspoon, because 1 cup makes 1 cup of tea.
Perfect. I didn't know that. So Chris, while the tea is steeping, the hot tea, of course, I would love to try your tea cocktail. Let's shake it up.
Sure. Now, this one is one we call the SmarTEAni. It's a white tea, mint, and Korean plums that we mix with vodka. Now, when you're tasting this one, different parts of your tongue have different taste receptors. So you're going to notice first you taste the sour, then the sweet, and then it fades into a nice mint.
It is just so refreshing. So are we ready for the hot teas now?
Looks like it's just about ready. Now with this gravity teapot, all you have to do is put it right on top of the cup.
Wow.
And it does all the work for you. Couldn't get any easier. Cheers.
Cheers. Wow, the New York breakfast has an incredibly earthy taste. Well, Chris, thank you so much for joining us. We learned a tremendous amount about tea.
I appreciate you having me on. Thank you.
Most welcome. So thanks for joining us to hear about the trends and tales behind steaming and shaking it up with all things tea. Enjoy this exclusive offer from Tavalon to purchase their tasty teas and put a twist into your daily tea time. Stay tuned behind the burner, where we give you the tips, tricks, and techniques that are lighting the culinary world on fire.